Hi everyone, so today's video is going to be a little bit different. I'm going to be doing a quick showcase of a new cryptocurrency called HealthToken. So a few quick disclaimers. I have not been paid or compensated directly for the creation of this video. All opinions are my own. However, I am not a financial advisor and this is in no way financial advice. It's simply my opinion and I can only will you to do your own research about the project and what we're about. And finally, I have to disclose as well that I am an owner of HealthToken, and that should become very, very clear. But I am part of the dev team, therefore it is within my incentive for the token to perform well. So without further ado, what is HealthToken and how did I get involved? So HealthToken is a cryptocurrency that's launched on the Binance Smart Chain, and essentially our mission is to combine the worlds of health and wellness and fitness and well-being with the world of digital currency and cryptocurrency. Now, the way that we've done that is we've obviously established ourselves as a new token within the Binance Smart Chain network, and we're looking to build an ecosystem of apps that are going to run on the foundations and fundamentals of the token. So that could be, our first app is going to be a meal plan related app that will work with HealthToken in terms of rewards, and then we've also got an app planned for the fitness side of things, so like an activity tracking app that maybe will have kind of challenges that will run with the token as an incentive and things like that. But essentially the goal is to build an ecosystem of health and wellness related apps that are all going to run off this token and help each other grow. Alongside that, we've got some really strong goals with regards to charity. So there is a 4% tax on each transaction, which I'll go into further later on, but 1% of that is donated to two charities right now, which are Beat and Sport in Mind, but eventually those charities and the choice of those charities will be opened up to the community via a Twitter poll. So the community will be able to choose between different health and wellness related charities that we would regularly make donations to. So how did I get involved? So there is 3 of us on the main dev team. Obviously we've got a wider team that is helping us out with the project, but in terms of the ownership of the dev wallet, there are 3 of us. There's myself, Yoni and Piotr, who is our developer, and Yoni is our founder. So I've been working with Yoni for a while now. I do design and marketing work, so I've been designing various apps and things for him. He's always got a lot going on. He's very entrepreneurial. And he had this idea with Piotr and decided to bring me on board from a design, brand, marketing and PR standpoint. From there on, I've kind of done all the branding, the logo type, all that kind of stuff for HealthToken, and I've really been trying to help our marketing guys and the general management of the token and the project itself. So we'll now get into the more definitive stuff. Enough of me talking. We are going to start with the HealthToken website, which does a great job of kind of giving an overview of what we're about, our mission, and some general facts and links and resources that you might find useful for you to do your own research before potentially investing. So here we are on the website. As you can see, it looks lovely. There you go, there's our current market cap. I think we're slightly above that now actually. And here's our mission, basically the development of an ecosystem of apps as I've talked about, and here's a note about charity as well with our plans for the future. Here is our roadmap. So unlike a lot of these quote unquote hype coins or meme coins, we're trying to keep things very realistic. A lot of them are kind of like, we're going to change the world within a month type deal. We're keeping down to what we know and what we know we can accomplish. So that includes, the listings, basically getting onto more exchanges such as CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap, which we've already applied for and we're kind of awaiting a response for. And a few others which we haven't yet met the requirements, mainly in terms of the amount of holders that we've got. Next up is going to be the health donations, which we're very, very close to starting to liquidate some of our funds in order to make those first donations, which we're really, really excited about. And then next up is, as I've spoken about, that full ecosystem development, which is a huge and key and integral part of the project. Next up is a quick summary of our tokenomics, but I'll go into that more when we're on the white paper. And here you go, here is our team. There's Piotr, there's Yoni, and there's myself and our little quotes. You can pause the video if you want to read through those. And then finally, just a few links. However, the more exciting part is if you come over to integrations, you're actually going to see the start of our first app, HealthHandler. HealthHandler is a community-driven meal plan app that is going to integrate directly with the health token through rewards. And what makes it stand out from the competition is that with other meal plan apps, while they may be great at kind of tracking calories, etc., what they can't do is directly communicate with supermarket APIs, and therefore they are nowhere near as convenient. So let me explain. So with HealthHandler, you're essentially going to be able to pick a meal plan based on your needs created by the community. And then once you've got your meal plan, you're going to be given a shopping list where normally you would have to go to the store physically and buy those items, or you would have to one by one transfer them across to your supermarket of choice's kind of website. With HealthHandler, you're actually going to be able to just click one button, and after a small fee, you're going to have that shopping list exported directly to your supermarket of choice, ready to use all their logistical operations with regards to delivery and such, which is incredibly powerful. Now, once you're on this page, you're actually going to be able to use the foundations of the app itself. We can actually come in and create our first meal. Soon you'll be able to create whole meal plans, but we're starting with meals. And you can, select the dietary requirements, and then you're going to start to add ingredients. Now, we've actually already got a nutritionist that is working on creating 200 base meals for the app, just so that we can kind of get started, but we could really use your help from the community to create even more, to give this app a jump start when it launches. So let's see, so we can search for the products that we'll need. We'll need some bananas. Let's get some fair trade bananas. We'll need some oats, we'll type porridge, and we'll need some milk. So let's just get that one. So there you go, it's going to add up your total. You're going to go over to next, add a thumbnail image. Bosh, go to next, describe your meal. Once you've done that, you go over to next, it will give you a quick summary, you click finish, and there you go. Your meal has been submitted and connected with you via the blockchain. So whenever someone engages with that meal plan and uses it, and then eventually whenever they actually purchase the products, you'll be rewarded with the health token. And I can actually show you a little sneak peek into what the app will look like. So about 6 months ago, I designed the first version of the app, which is okay to say the least. But due to the attention and the kind of support we've had from the community with the health token, we've decided that since my skill set has kind of improved, we're going to redesign the app from the ground up. So here is the new version. I'll give you a quick skim through. This is what it's going to appear like on iOS and Android. Because our developer is working with React Native, which means that it's very easily transferable to both operating systems. And there you go. So that's the very basic structure of the app. Now we'll move on to some more in-depth stuff about the token itself. So we're now on our white paper, and it's actually 34 pages long. So I'm not going to be able to go through the whole thing, but I would really advise you to go and check it out. We've put a lot of time into it, and there's a lot of in-depth detail. If you want to learn any more about, our motivations, what we plan to do to disrupt the market, our ecosystem as mentioned, and the longevity of the project, then please do go and check that out. The links will be in the description. However, I will quickly cover the tokenomics because that's very important and a lot of people are interested in that if they're looking to invest. So we've got a 4% tax rate on every transaction. 2% of that goes to redistribution. So if you hold health, whenever someone transacts with it, you will receive a share of that 2% fee to incentivize your support for the project and for holding the token itself. 1% will go to charity, as mentioned earlier, so 0.5% to beat as of now and 0.5% to Sport in Mind. Beat supports people that are struggling with eating disorders, and Sport in Mind works really hard to kind of make sport accessible throughout the UK. Finally, there is also a 1% tax for the liquidity to ensure the trading of the token remains smooth and there's no issues there. We have a 1 trillion fixed supply. We're not going to be burning any tokens now or in the future because we've really worked out what we believe to be the best long-term strategy. And since we hope that this will be used as kind of a transactional token in the future, a very high tax rate and a burning or reducing supply or deflationary supply is not a good idea for us. We've also got here the supply logistics. Now this might look quite overwhelming and different to what you would see with most of the kind of hype projects on the market right now. A lot of them are simply kind of safe moon copies, and we've got something very different which is built for the long term. I would really advise you to come and check out our white paper again because we've got explanations for each and every part of that. But for now, all I can say is that we've worked really hard to come up with a long-term solution for HealthToken. Moving on to the BscScan for the token, here you are. Again, links in the description. Here you'll be able to see our holders. So we've just hit 1,100, which is awesome. And you'll also be able to see the supply structure and kind of check out all the contracts and all of that kind of stuff. If you understand the code, then you can also come over to Piot's GitHub account where he shared, all of the health solidity contracts and all of that stuff, so you can check that out yourself. Of course, we've also got our audit. We completed it with TechRate. You can see that either through our website or through the TechRate official channels. We passed with flying colors, only 2 low severity issues, which we're working really hard to fix. But now we'll get onto the exciting stuff, which everyone wants to see. We'll come and take a look at the chart. Now, yesterday was a crazy day. Elon Musk essentially went on the SNL show and made some quite bold statements, which kind of sent the market in a little bit of a spiral. However, health has actually seemed to come out on top. The rest of the market fell anywhere between 10 and 40% for some of the hype coins, and health actually rose 70% yesterday, which is a very, very, very good sign. It shows that people really believe in the long term of this project. They didn't fret when all of the kind of FUD was coming out. They know that we're here to stay and that we're really trying to do something proper here. Which is why I believe our price kind of soared yesterday. As you can see by the chart, this is the day. See here, the 13th to the 14th, we went up. Let's do it directly to the 14th. We went up around 80% according to that. So that it really is ridiculous. And while again, this is not financial advice, I would say this is a very, very good time to get in if you were considering and if you've done your research and everything else, but again, not financial advice. So should you want to buy HealthToken, I'm going to be doing a full video on how to from the very start, because it's quite a complicated process for anyone that's not already trading on the Binance Smart Chain network. But if you are, then you're just going to come over to our PancakeSwap. You're going to enter an amount of BNB or any other token that is supported, and you're going to trade that for health. We recommend a slippage between 5 and 11%, as we're quite a low market cap coin, so we're quite volatile, but that should have you sorted. In terms of other developments, I can now reveal the HealthToken Store. This is something that's been in the works because obviously we are a health and well-being and fitness focused token, so we're going to be releasing some fitness related apparel. Our first product is going to be the performance t-shirt for men and women from small to 3XL. So the performance shirt is going to just blow your socks off. A little bit of shameless marketing there, but we are really proud of it. You've obviously got the standard logo for the currency, and you've got monochrome versions. Each one of these has various colors, etc., that you can choose from. And there will be many more products in the future, including hoodies, other t-shirts and sporting gear, and alike, even face masks eventually. Finally, we're going to take a quick look at the HealthToken Dashboard, which is something we've implemented very recently. I actually made this 2 days ago, but essentially it runs off Notion, and Notion is not a website or anything like that, but it means that our whole team, without any real knowledge or skills, can update this very quickly. So it's got all of the various links that you may need, socials, website, whitepaper, etc. It's got a daily task list for our community, so if you want to help the token grow, you can use that. And of course our shield list, any big updates will be stored there, and all of our statements. So you can go back even to the statement about our first pre-sale, which if you've been here since the start, you'll know we had some issues with. You can go back through and take a read of those. And we've also got a kind of Kanban board for the larger tasks that we're working on, so you can quickly come and check our progress. That pretty much sums up everything to do with HealthToken. Once again, can I reiterate that I'm not a financial advisor and this is not financial advice. However, if you do want to check out more and connect with us, then I'm going to link all of the links you'll need down in the description below, as well as this link tree, which is kind of a hotspot for all of the necessary information that you may need. But yeah, I hope you guys don't mind that it's slightly a bit of a different video this week, and that I haven't uploaded for a while because I've mainly been working on this project. But it is something I'm truly very interested in, combining the worlds of health and well-being, which I obviously am very interested in, and cryptocurrency is the dream come true for me. So thank you for watching, and please do share this if you found it interesting. I'll be back very soon with a how to buy video.